up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'll see if a couple people maybe pop in here. If not, I'll just start getting on with the game. We are back with some Dynasty here. Also, I saw in the store they've actually updated something. So the featured is back, but as you can see on the PlayStation 5, there is no premium version of the game available. So that's still pretty dead. The card packs, there's still only 2 of them, which I'm not going to buy any of that stuff. It looks like the gear and everything is still the same. But you can now go in and actually buy some currency. So as you can see here, this works again. I have about 2,300 in max stacks. I've never been able to really spend on anything but just kind of odds and ends stuff, customizable things. So I have about, by this game standard, about $22 of max stacks. I mean, I just haven't used. I mean, I'll probably, if I have to, I'll cave and use it on one of these bundles or something. I really don't know. It's not really like you can utilize the stadiums at this point because the exhibition mode's gone, and you just have some odds and ends stuff like this, which patterns. There's nothing too crazy to really deal with here. So we're still in the Spaceman season pass, which is just fantastic. But yeah, let's just let's dive into it. Holy shit, running on about a couple hours of sleep here. My boy and my cats have my sleep schedule pretty much as bad as it can get. Kind of takes me back to my college days. But we're going to look. I have a bunch of XP. Now, I'm going to try to use it here, but I can't remember how. Oop. So okay, so I guess I can unlock stuff here. Guess we'll upgrade some of this stuff. I mean, most everything's almost maxed out here. So, okay, well, there goes all that XP. Still looks like it's pretty random if I can upgrade my players or not. Like, it's not, giving me any kind of pushback that I can't. I'm just going to update a couple things here for some of my players. Morales is out for the season. Of course, he was one of my better backers. Offensive guard. Tight end, which I have barely used. I have freshman center. Our safeties. So basically, at the end of the season, a bunch of the guys that I want to graduate are going to become eligible for the draft, so I'm gonna have to watch that pretty carefully. But let's go into here to our running backs. As you can see, half my team is on the injured reserves, and we're down to redshirt freshman Neil Harris. Of course, I could upgrade some of my facilities to improve my guys, but I'm also trying to upgrade my stadium as well, which is just a freaking nightmare here, so I need 32 grand to do that, and with only 6,000 people in attendance, it's tough to make like literally any money at this point. So alright, let's dive into it here. We're playing the Bloomington Owls this week. We are at home against, I guess, Sasquatch here. Holy shit. If you guys saw earlier, I was trying to stream some varsity football, and they just updated that game the past week, and boy, I think they butchered a couple of things. The passing is super difficult to pull off now, and it's almost not workable, especially if you're playing with like one of the gunslinger QB archetypes. So I hopefully will get that game working at some point so I can jump back into it. But we're playing the Owls today. We're continuing our march to staying undefeated there. Paul and Mr. User Pick at the coin toss. And we are going to continue our journey here. Looks like they're going to fair catch this one. Ooh, little play action, huh? Oh, he spun. Little asshole. I need to get some sound effects. I'm trying to get this Steam Deck fully operational here. And I'd like to get like something to play some crowd music on third downs. Look at this guy. Another play action, huh? Good D. They ran 4 verts, huh? Good D. Atta boy. I don't even know if these sound effects I'm playing are even coming up on stream at all. I tried this before and it didn't work, but I think I have it fixed. But I don't know. I can't confirm or deny. 18 big return, baby. And he botched it. Holy shit. Well, like always, let's come out and test the RPO. Let's see if it works. Paul is taking his first snap here of the day. We got glowing receivers. What is that? That guy was just walking. Did anybody else see that? Oh, he breaks a tackle. We have to see this. I have to show you guys this. This is just the craziness of this game's logic sometimes. So Paul comes out. We have this really nice rollout play here. As you can see, his finger tape is still floating by his body because they've never fixed that. Well, why would they? But we're going to be looking at one of these players here. This guy's double covered. This catch happens. And then 35 has, I don't know if it's a seizure or some sort of medical emergency here. Before then, he tries to pursue and eventually makes the tackle here on the sideline. I hate complaining about this stuff because it'll never get fixed. The game will never get fixed at this point. Go fullback dive here. As they spread their line, I didn't like that against the pitch. But yeah, back to varsity 7-on-7 football. I would like to continue doing some content for that game, but I need them to fix the old passing. I was trying to figure out if I was trying to hand that one off or not. I don't really think I meant to do that. So we go with this Pelican play here. We have a nice little sluggo route with our in cut there. Absolute laser beam from Paul. Holy shit. I thought that was for sure getting picked off. I knew there was a zone, but man, this 44 picked me up. I thought he was not going to run with that, but look at this pass here by Paul. Over 29 in front of 44, who has to hesitate and stop. I don't know what is going on with the AI in this game right now, but it is just not functioning well. We got play action, and we're going to see if we can maybe get this corner out up here to circle. Good find, Paul. Good find, Paul. Give me that Skynet. I'm still getting some enjoyment out of this game. I know it's in the absolute dog shit pile of football games right now, but something about this game, I just enjoy playing it. Of course, it's still radio silence from the devs, those fucking cowards from Sweden. The Swedish. And 36 is going to house this one. Oh my word. It's a touchdown. 36 to the house. Dom Kumkowski. Big hit on the play turned into a fumble recovery. Special teams showing up finally. But yeah, like I was saying, it is still absolute radio silence from Maximum Entertainment. They're going through a ton of issues right now, which, you know, I'd be more accepting if they would just post something like, hey, Maximum football fans, we are going through some, you know, recalibration of our company here. Please be patient with the game. Something. But no, they'll just be cowards, and they'll ignore us at all costs, because that's how they get down. It's just the Maximum Entertainment way. Get up there and get physical, boys. Ooh. Ooh, turned outside and he's hurt. It's always a knee injury. It's weird because I've been watching some old school PS2 Maddens, and even on those, like when players had injuries, they would like hold their arm, or they would like come up limping or something like that. It's just in this game specifically, it seems like the only thing it can do is give you a straight up just basic animation for a injury. We'll take a coverage sack. I sent a little bit of a blitz there. I've noticed since I've switched to manning the safety and this defense, the AI has been tripping up and like is afraid to like throw the ball because I'm usually taking away, I guess, some of its reads. If this guy botches again, he's getting benched. Okay. 18 is just my return unit has been an absolute train wreck this season. Get some heavy in here. We got a nice zone coverage to pick apart. Paul's going to take that one. That'll be the end of the first quarter here. 14-0 off the special teams explosion. I've seen a few people trying to keep this game alive. I forget the name of his channel, but there's a couple guys that have been playing some MPL. Oh, wow. What a run. Some MPL franchise. Credit to those guys for holding it down with this game online. I think the PS5 version has finally been kind of fixed, but not good enough for me to want to get back into any MPL stuff here. So Harris is going to take the RPO handoff here, run through a linebacker, and make a good cut. Good downfield blocking by the boys. And this is leaning towards being a blowout here at home. Number 4 in the nation, Berserk's undefeated, playing the Owls at home in our shitty little rinky-dink skating rink stadium. Unfortunately, for some reason, you have to start in this little, like, backwoods 6,000 person field, which I can't even get to sell out. So I'm having trouble even getting my attendance full, you know, even as the #1 team in the nation, which is just absolutely hard to believe. I think after this game, I'm going to go check to see if anything with my tickets have changed. This is a different cover, too, that I use. It allows me to come up into the box and kind of play a little harder. And make plays like that that you just can't do out of other zone coverages, which is why I'm a big fan of this one specifically. Playing a lot of zone this game. I think I'm going to try to switch her up here a little bit. I don't know if that is De Jesus, but my safeties have been really playing well the past couple of weeks. So we're going to get a... I'd like to send a cover 2 zone here, blitz. Got a baseline to squeeze that in there a little bit. Oh, they ran that 4 verts golden play again. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the exact same play. So this is a cover 2 zone blitz. They pick it up relatively well here, but eventually it kind of breaks down. This game's replication of pocket play is really well done. Now here's where, if I'm not using this safety, I don't know if they hit me for a big play here. As you can see, with 4 verts, you know, we're all running. We're staying on top of the coverage. I feel like he would have thrown one of those balls, but he was just afraid to throw it. I don't know, like just afraid to try to squeeze that in. They're in a max pro punt formation every single time. I don't know why. Again, the coaching suggestions in this game that I've tested are absolutely atrocious. Like, this game has no concept of like how to call an offense whatsoever, which is why the game gives the AI so many weird play calls. So it looks like they're just going to continue to kind of give me the ability to run the ball here. Oh no! Paul fumbled. Trying to throw it to R1 on that play, but of course the game had other plans for some reason. I don't know why. The RPO is still very janky at best. Oh my, I had nothing open at all. There's some weird teleporting or something going on there too. Again, see, this is me doing the coach suggestion. It gives me that golden play. So like the AI is running it a ton just because it's being suggested a ton, I guess, as well. So I'm gonna run some play action here. And I took another sack. What is going on? Both my gunners immediately won. All 17 people in attendance getting a chant going there. What are we doing? It's my guy Jesus too. Come on, Jesus. Oh, wow. Guys, come on. First of all, how do you have so much time in the pocket here? We're all, like, how is that not a sack or a bad throw? And we have this situation here. He just wrestles the ball away from my player. Okay. They hurried up there. I was trying to pick a player, and I was caught mid snap. I was actually trying to audible to send a blitz. There it is. That interception is brought to you by Undisclosed Energy Supplement. My go-to for all of my electrolyte needs. What is this? Corner out's like way off the page here. Alright, so... it's a zone. That was a terrible throw by me. I don't know why I was content with throwing that, but I thought it was cover 2. Oh, it was a shift zone. Huh. Can't tell if the AI is fucking tricking me here or what. Oh, wow. Paul's been threading a needle here a couple times, but of course we can't come down with a single catch, so I'm going to... see, coach is saying to go for it. I don't know. I don't know what coach wants. We're going to do a out route there. We have a post on top. Just a disgraceful drive on that. I don't even think there's fair catch interference in this game. I'm kind of scared to try it, but I know in like College Football 26, they are super oversensitive with the way that they call that in that game. Well, that was a crazy play. My guy like was just diving all over the place there. Interesting play design as well. We're gonna go base cover 3 here. Wide fucking open. Oh man, good find by the quarterback there. His little check down turned into a pretty big play. Just kind of snuck him out there, eh? Here we're going to take a blitz, a little chance, and they basically didn't give me a chance to adjust at all. But that's alright, we'll take that. Now we're going 4 wide, it looks like, so press those receivers. Jesus is hurt again. Herniated disc, what? I'm going to take a timeout. And it should ask me substitution-wise. 3 months! Basically, Jesus' season's over, so we've lost Adrian Peterson, my boy Jesus. And I just jumped off fucking sides. Oh my god. That stupid camera angle is so shit on the punt. And of course, when you go to pick somebody on special teams, they always run forward whenever you're selecting them. I don't know why it does that. I don't know who 24 is, but man, he is playing out of his mind right now. Alright, boys, we're sending it this time. Big blitz coming. Owls are in field goal range, because of course they are, because of my dumbass. I'm scared to even touch the button here. And he's going to miss it, right? Oh, 18 scooped it. Okay. I'm about half afraid to take a shot here. Coach says run canyon. I say halfback lead strong. Oh, shit. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Just get rid of that one. I thought I was going to be able to take that with Paul and get that first down, but wasn't happening, so... And they sent it all, like a really good blitz up the middle there. And they took a timeout. Interesting. Go ahead and fair catch it. There it is. Oh, he missed. What a half. Holy moly. We're up 21-3, but we've just been stifled on offense here the past 2 drives. Paul's been struggling. Our return game has been atrocious. Special teams got us a touchdown, or else this is a little bit tighter of a game than I would like. What the fuck? He just took the whole team on and won. 18, baby, go. Who is... Where did that come from? What the fuck? Look at this shit. Just give me your whole squad. Everybody can come and get some. He just ran through the entirety of the special teams. Then it's a foot race with the kicker. I mean, just insane play. What a way to start the half by having like a T-1000 just run through their whole special teams unit. Kicker just punched 9-4 right in the gut. But since we're at home, that's not a flag. Alright, here we go. Got a nice good lead here. You know, good teams make good special teams plays and stuff. So we've got 2 special teams touchdowns today. Our backup running back took a huge gain downfield as well. And Paul, I think, has a passing touchdown. I think. Good D. Go Tampa 2 here. Oh, no. I thought 21 was going to walk that to the end zone. He just got that, like, wrestled away from him. Sending a 5-man pressure. Oh, he just picked it up, didn't he? Yeah. What a throw. That's like cross-body to the wide side of the field by that quarterback. Get him. Somebody tackled this asshole. And the AI right now is in, like, just kicked it into high gear, so. It's a 6-man pressure. There it is. Golden again. What is the AI's obsession with that play? Oh! Third and 17, so the AI is coming out in a I formation with a tight end on the field and a fullback. Good fucking defense. 24 is about to get a promotion to starter. That's dope. I'm glad to hear that. I actually basically took my sliders are essentially I forget his name in Discord, La Prince, but I based mine off of his. No. 24 with the fumble recovery. And I sort of just kind of tailored mine. Oh my god, he's hurt. Turf toe. I guess, I don't know. So, yeah, I tailored mine off of his, and I've always just got really good results, so I just sort of continued to tweak them a little bit. The main difference of mine, I upgraded the AI's, what is it, the running back vision or AI or something like that. 6 months! Oh. Because when I was playing a lot of my AI versus AI games in the exhibition, they essentially were not hitting holes, and like they were almost running like they had no idea what they're doing. So I had to tweak that quite a bit to kind of get some better results. But yeah, our roster right now is actually falling apart. So I'm kind of struggling here a little bit. Shit. My fault. There's a read on that play that I really like, and they always seem to sniff it out now, and I had it clear checked. Oh, it's 4th down. Another punt. Could someone get downfield, or... I'd also recommend, like, if you have issues with the AI in this game, to just create a school and maybe make your school not really that good. I mean, I'm playing with the team that's like an 82 overall, so there's some clear, you know, talent that I don't have that some of the AI does, and it kind of helps level things out a little bit, especially since I feel like they're not challenging enough in certain instances. Uh-oh. Another fumble, 21. Defense is making plays today, man. I think I'm just going to let that clip down to the 4th quarter here. Got this game in hand, but again, the AI is kind of beating on me pretty good here. I have not scored an offensive touchdown, I think, since like the 1st quarter, so trying to get this rolling here a little bit better. Oh, my word. Alright, coach says to go for it. Who am I to disagree with him? Oh, that sucks. They literally can just out-man cover me at this point. Okay. Another play action. Oh, I can hear my son upstairs. He is just going crazy, poor guy. Good little run play there by the old Owls. 9-2 on the tackle with authority. Whoa! What was that? Penalty on the play? Is that a roughing the passer? I guarantee you it is. Watch. As soon as the game figures out what it wants to do here. Yep, roughing the passer. That's about the only actual in-game penalty that I've ever seen called. Like, you never get pass interference. You never get any sort of holding. The game has almost no penalties whatsoever. He steps up and throws into a sack, but I mean, I don't know. But wait, I still have the ball. What is going on? The game doesn't know unless they decline that or something. I have no idea what's going on here. Third and inches, we are going to barely get a first down, which is fine with me, just as long as it's a first down. So, all right, guys, we're on the home stretch here. I'm just going to continue to pound the rock. So just moving forward here with the Dynasty, we have a couple big games coming up here, mainly against the Parrots, or I think that's what they are. So that'll be a pretty big one. Also, I'm trying to get some more 7-on-7 gameplay, and I actually did stream that earlier today. But boy, did that, I don't know if they botched the last update or something. It was almost like unplayable. The Owls are actually using their timeouts here, which is kind of funny. Their linebacker just took off out of the box. I don't know what he's doing, but... So we have QB Neal as the play. We'll see about that. Damn it. I'm trying to get Paul in the end zone, but of course the game is going to fight me as hard as it can on that. There it is. Attaboy, Paul. You know, they say Paul Wall Jr. has more carrots than Bugs Bunny's lunch in his mouth, so 35-3. We are beating the dog shit out of the Owls. This game is not as much of a blowout as I'm leading it on to be. We have a Special teams, fumble recovery touchdown. We have a punt return, or a kickoff return touchdown. So take those 14 points off the board, and this game is it's been interesting. I think coach has emptied the bench out here, but yet my corner is now bumped into the slot because of that. Little check down throw is going to lead to a 4th and 2. Another fumble. And now I'm just going to sit in some cover 3. Get on sides. There you go. This is fine with me. They're gonna do some basic pass game. Oh, I thought that was a good play there by them, but that dude couldn't hang on. Ocean's another favorite of the AI in this game. They love to run Ocean. Boy, do they ever. This quarterback trying his hardest. He must have money or something on the over on this game. Good D. Should be the final play here, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. Oh my word. The zone logic, again, it's still not great. I'll show you why. So we are in a cover 4 here. You know, we split the field here into fourths. 38. And my other corner, 22. They just take off to the middle of the field. I mean, can Sweden explain that? Or, hey, Sweden, why is my cover 4 outside corner sprinting to the middle of the field? Can you tell me? The Swedish, I demand an answer, please. I didn't even let them kick a field goal. It just said, get this shit off now. I mean, they should be able to kick a field goal, right? Isn't that... Like, if this game was... I was winning 10-3 and they just scored there, the game shouldn't just end, right? At this point, I don't know. Swedish are just making up their own rules here for this game, so I don't really even understand what's going on. Where's Paul? Can I look at his... Alright, so we put a pretty good beating on them. Simulate our week here. We have the Demolition lost to the Tornadoes, who was 52nd in the league. The Ravens barely won. I mean, most of these games are like really close, actually. Bunch of upsets this week. Where's the Parrots barely won, which they must have lost a couple games now too. Huh. Alright, we are now number 2 in the nation. And we have the number 4 Hyenas still doing well. We have the number 6 Mount Lake Timbers, our rivals. We don't actually play this season. Where is just the straight up rankings? Okay, so this Ravens team, I've never even heard of these guys. They're 6-0. They're on a 9-game win streak. We are 6-0, so there's only 2 of us left that are undefeated. The Rhinos look like they just took a loss. So we're first in passing and rushing yards by a lot, it looks like. Hyenas are 10th in rushing. The Timbers are 2 and 3 in passing and rushing, so they have 932 passing yards. We have 1,000. They have 436 rushing. We have 457. Okay, so we're relatively the same, but they just do not have a lot of points on the board, it looks like. I'm not sure what the AI logic is for, like, how these teams play one another. Yeah, I mean, like, here's a team that's 5-1, and they're 49 points on the season in 5 games, which is not a lot. I don't know. We're on a pretty good roll here, so next week we have the Omaha Reapers, who are usually pretty solid here. So how many more games do we have? Can I look at my schedule? So we are down to the last half of the schedule. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games left, and then we'll probably play in the conference championship, you know, depending if we don't catch any L's here. The Reapers are going to be tough. These guys are going to be pretty solid, and there was somebody else in here that was ranked pretty good. I can't remember. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, but yeah, our home game there just had 4,000 in attendance. We're the number 2 team in the nation with 4,000 people in attendance. Again, I would say something to the devs about maybe fixing it, but, you know, they want no part of, you know, interacting with this game at this point, so last week we sold tickets available. You know, I'm just gonna make them dirt fucking cheap. Let's just get people in the building here. So, we have 6,000 of those tickets available, and basically moved none of them. I mean, if I have no food carts, right? Like, why don't we try that? Sold a lot of jerseys. I mean, if there were 4,000 people in attendance and they bought, holy shit, I mean, that would be like 1/3 of the crowd bought a jersey. A lot of football helmets sold as well. Let me try cranking them up a little bit. There's 48 jerseys are just flying off the shelf. Alright. We are on the road, of course, so I'm curious to see how these numbers here compare to my next game's attendance and stuff, just because, like, I don't know how to fill the stadium. I'm literally the second best team in the nation. I'm undefeated. I don't know what else to do. to get people to come and basically be a part of my school. So here's our recruiting board. As you guys can see, I don't really get into this and touch this at all. I don't even really understand how to like send scholarships or anything. I was hoping this stuff is working itself out, but I can't tell if it is or not. I don't know, coach. It's a really tough decision. That's what they all say. So this guy's already... So we got a safety. We have a corner. I don't know what this mail thing icon means. I think that means we sent him an offer, maybe? I'm not sure. Again, with this part of the game, I have no idea what's going on. So we got another corner. We got a Ray Sanders. Huh. Anybody else here? I just feel like this is like... It's just not super intuitive to like... really see. Like, I have this guy fully committed and I didn't even like unlock any of his speed or agility or anything, so like okay, so like there I actually manually scouted that guy. 76 speed. Okay. That's actually horrible. Not a single one of these guys has... Oh, you just hit square on him and it kind of does the unlock with the stats and stuff there, so... I wish I could see, you know, the guy that committed to me his stuff, but, you know, what do I know? I can't even look at it there. He's just already committed. We don't even know what he can do. Very weird recruiting logic, unless the AI that does that is just, like, can already see that stuff and it doesn't need to, like, unlock those things. I don't know. I'm just trying to build my budget so I can build a bigger stadium, man. It is taken 4 seasons to get to that point. So like I'm at $18,000 right now. To get to the next one, Riverbank, I don't think I'll ever have enough money. It's very weird. But let's go actually look here. Let's sim the Hyenas and the Cold Jackets. The Hyenas won 3-0 on 49 yards rushing and 96 yards passing with 9 completions. Okay. 7-6. 3-0. These are some explosive scores here. 7-3. 14-3. What the fuck is going on with this game? And then my game will be like 38-27. And all these scores, I don't even know if the AI, like, can they move the ball? Like, I don't understand what's going on. They only ran the ball 39 rush yards. But, alright, that's going to be it for me for today. going to stay grinding through my season here and kind of look at some of my recruiting stuff. I need to actually go in here and make sort of like a guide for this at some point if this game even survives much longer. We'll see if they totally kill it at some point, which I'd imagine sooner than later. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that plays the game. I don't actually work for them or get sponsored to make videos or anything like that. So yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to bring some more 7-on-7 stuff, and I'm going to try to continue to grind my franchise or my dynasty out here and eventually get back to my franchise. As you can see here, I do have one with this team called the Blizzards. It'll be like my 57th try to make the franchise work. As long as I don't unlock anything, it looks like the franchise actually loads, so that's good. But yeah, I am just kind of trying to, where's is it transaction? So yeah, this is my last year's draft class that's I think going through this season here. So I'm trying to keep this stuff as updated as possible, the franchise stuff, and I'll continue to work on that. But yeah, at some point I'm going to draft Paul and the boys up to my franchise and start playing that. So stay tuned for that at some point. We'll see if we can ever get there, if Maxim continues to cooperate. But alright, that's it for me, guys.